I can download wallpapers, movie clips, or ringtones for my phone. And then, in a moment, you'll see it shifts over to Magic Mirror. And there I am in the middle of the 12 Lounge logo. If I move away, it'll go back to the regular logo. If I move in front of it, again, I can make ripples, I can see myself. See, there are two screens that are running text to screen. This is one. People at the bar can chat or send flirt messages to each other. So that if one person's sitting at the end of the bar and wants to offer a drink to somebody at the other end of the bar, they can just send a chat message down to the other screen. This piece is called 3D Portrait Sphere 1. And the idea is that it basically paints a 3D portrait of you. You can see my teeth here, you see my hands as I come across, and again, I'm sculpting in 3 dimensions by moving. Again, the theme is here, digital portraiture. You see my face sticking off the side of the sphere here as I talk. On this side, this is a different type of 3D portrait. This is called 3D Portrait Sphere 2, a little more abstract. You don't actually see your face in it, but you can see your movements. You see, I can sculpt by moving back and forth and affect this 3D shape just through my movements. So again, if I block the light, the sculpture disappears. If I let the light through, the sculpture re-emerges and regenerates itself. Again, all responding to my movement and the light. This one actually paints an infrared picture of you. So it's a cinematic effect. It's very much like predator vision, where a predator is seeing an infrared. And the idea is that you see this heat outline of my body as I move. If I'm still, I disappear. If I move again, you see the infrared shadow. This is another IMCtv module called the Pepsi Music Maker. Your motion allows you to mix music, and you also see your image in Pepsi land. So you'll see as I wave my hands, the music will kick in. You see the meter over on the left side. The meter tells you how fast you're moving and how much music is playing. So the more I move, the more the music kicks in. So I can make just a drum beat, and then I can get the whole song to kick in. You see the meter goes all the way up. And if I'm still, I'll disappear, and so will the sound. So this is another version of the Pepsi Music Maker. Again, you see yourself inside of Pepsi land, and the more I move, the more the music volume comes up, the more different sound samples are mixed in on top of each other. And so you'll see the can also tracks me across the screen. I can move it, I can toss it across the screen, and again, you see my shadow here. Of course, if I'm still, it'll quiet down. And with this, I can actually download a selection of different movie clips from Pepsi. So I can dial into the shortcode using a keyword based on the name of the video. I can send that name in, and then the video comes back to my phone. So this is a 3D creature that actually responds to my movements. So when I move, it moves, and then when I'm calm, it'll calm down. And again, the Pepsi can also grows. This is an interactive Pepsi plant. Again, a 3D character that responds to my movement. So this one's called Pepsi Fast Forward and Rewind. Your body controls the music and the video and allows you to fast forward and rewind. So you'll see I can, as if I'm scratching a record. And you can see me behind the Pepsi can there as well. Now I'm winding, and now I'll fast forward. Now I can stop it.
I'm filming this display.
I go back and forth. Again, kind of scratching with my body. Okay, this one is also fast forward and rewind IMCtv module, but with a different graphic in the background. So you'll see again that my body controls the movement of these cubes. You see how it responds to me. And it's really very sensitive to movement. So this is another IMCtv module called the Talking 3D Character. In this case, it's an M&M, but it could really be a talking Pepsi can. It could be any 3D character we choose. The idea is that you send a text message or an audio file into the screen, and within a few seconds, the M&M's character will speak it back to you, depending on your motion. So if I walk up,
I'm doing pretty good. Can I hide in here?
She'll respond to me and have different quotes. So, hey, M&M lady.
Never cool down or I'll melt.
She told me to cool down or she'll melt.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Can I hide in here?
So this is another IMCtv module called Time Warp Weaver. And the idea is that you create these abstract 3D spaces using your movement. So when I walk up, it'll change the colors and you'll see the 3D space actually move and shift. And so again, my body movements are what are allowing me to paint in 3D. If I back away, the 3D space will begin to calm down and it will freeze in this form. Your body becomes the control over the 3D environment. There's this panoramic, painterly quality to the installation.
You make plans for yourself. If I find myself thinking about you, I'm going to focus all of my thoughts on your flaws.
Oh, sorry, are you taking a shower?
But the only thing you can truly kiss